Hi everyone, welcome back to the mat. I'm so glad you're here with me again today. Today I have a class where we're going to focus on 3 specific areas of the body that I hear that people would like to tone and strengthen more than any others, and that is the core, the arms, and the glutes. So we're gonna do different sections of these. We're gonna start with the core, focusing mainly on the abdominals, and then we're gonna move on to arms, and then we will move on to the glutes. So that gives you an idea in case you want to go to a specific section possibly, but that is gonna be the flow of today. So always take any modifications that you need and just enjoy and keep moving. So we're going to start in just a nice, easy position. I'm going to stay here on my knees. I was going to sit cross-legged, but I'm going to stay just like this. So find a comfortable position for you. Arms can be in your lap, down by your sides. I just want you to take 3 deep breaths here. So inhale, growing tall through that spine. And then exhale, let it go, but without letting that spine sink or collapse. Keep it nice and long. Let's do that again. Another deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. And one more, inhale in. And exhale to release. All right, we're gonna do some side bends now. So taking one hand to the floor, the other arm's gonna come up and over. So we're just starting to move the body, wake it up just a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit of more movement with our spine here just to start to get everything nice and mobile. Good. Just moving back and forth gently, opening up side body. Let's do one more each side. Last one. Good, bring it back to center, and then let's go ahead and twist, looking over one shoulder, growing tall through that spine. Good, back through center, other side. Good, and center. And again, lift and twist. Good. And again, lift and twist. Let's do one more each side. Last one. All right, now staying here facing forward, I want you to take your arms out to the sides. We're gonna take an exhale, we're gonna round through the spine, sending the arms forward, fingertips can touch. Inhale as you open the heart, open the chest, expand, find that extension. And then we exhale again, round. And then inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. We're gonna do one more. Exhale. Good. Inhale, bring it open. All right, arms come down by your sides. Go ahead and come to lay on your back. We are going to do some rolling bridges first. So again, roll it all the way down. Plant those feet. Arms will come down by your sides. So take that nice deep breath in here. On the exhale, tucking that tailbone under, peeling up. Good, legs are staying in that parallel position. Good, lengthen here. Good, pressing firmly into the back of the arms. Feet are fully grounded, legs are still in parallel. Now reverse that, taking upper back down first, mid back, lower back, and then pelvis, release. Inhale here. Exhale, let's do that again. Roll it up. Good, lengthening, opening up hips, front body here. And then exhale, bring it down. Good, and release. Let's just do one more like that. Go as slow as you need to get all those spots in your spine. Pulling up one at a time. Good, when you get to the top, make sure your glutes are what's lifting you and not by arching your ribs and arching your upper back too much. And then go ahead and reverse it, coming down, slowly, bone by bone. All right. Now, we're going to move into our abdominal section here. So we're going to take the legs, bringing them into tabletop position. We're going to start with dead bug. So arms are going to reach up towards the ceiling. We're going to send right leg forward, left arm back without arching the spine, and then bring it back together. And then inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, back to center. So I want you to think about keeping the back of your ribs pressing down into the mat. So if that's really hard for you to do, you might want to prop your head up on a pillow, your head and your shoulders. That'll help get those ribs down to the mat. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling this in your back more than your abdominals, and that's not what we want. Good. Reach, extend, and bring it together. Good. Reach and together. Good. Good. Last one on this side. Good, back to center. Go ahead and float those arms all the way down to the floor. We're going to keep them there and do single leg toe taps. So right toe taps and then bring it back up. So then you're going to do that next leg and you're going to keep alternating, thinking of keeping the leg in that tabletop position. So you're wheeling it down right from that hip joint. Good, right toe taps, lift and left and lift. Let's do 2 more sets. This is really firing up all the abdominals, but hopefully you feel those lower abdominals too even more. Good, tap and lift. Last one, tap and lift. All right, now double legs are gonna tap together. If they don't reach the floor, that is okay. So take an inhale as both of them tap down towards or at the floor. Exhale, bring it back up. Good, inhale to tap. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, tap. Exhale, up. Good, 3 more, inhale. Exhale, again, no arching that spine, back of the ribs, stay pressing down, inhale. Exhale, last one. Good, and lift. All right, go ahead and bring the arms up towards the ceiling. We're gonna move into our abdominal curls. Inhaling here, exhale, keep those legs in tabletop, lift the head, neck, and chest, arms reach down by your sides. Inhale, lower, float those arms up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, and lower. Good. I want you to do 3 more after this one. And in those, if you can reach your legs long, I want you to do that. Exhale, reach the legs out. Inhale, lower, bend the knees in. Good. Exhale, reach and lengthen. Good. Bring it in. Last one, reach, lengthen, and hold, moving right into hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, long, strong arms here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and bend the knees in. Rock those hips here side to side. Very nice. All right, go ahead and place the feet on the mat. We're going to do some bent knee roll up. So walk the feet out towards the end of the mat, but knees are still bent. Arms are going to reach back behind you as you take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to roll yourself up to a seated position. Hold on to the back of the legs if you need to. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down bone by bone, nice and slow. Good. Inhale, arms lengthen, reach. Exhale, chin towards chest. We peel it up and lift. Exhale, bring it down. Scoop, find that C curve. Low back comes down first, then mid back, upper back. Arms extend. Good, 2 more. Again, use those arms if needed to help bring you up and control that movement back down. Good. And arms come back. Last one, exhale. Good, lift, lengthen. Now I want you to find a C curve here as you bring it back, okay? Now, either keep the legs on the floor or bring the legs off the mat for more of a challenge. And you're gonna rotate upper body here, side to side. So lower body is staying nice and still, upper body twist. So finding those obliques. Good. Good, 2 more each side, 2, 2. Last one, and 1. Good, bring it back to center. Place 1 foot down at a time. Roll the spine all the way down. Let's find one nice full body stretch here. So reaching arms and legs out in opposite directions. All right, go ahead and bring the legs back up to tabletop. We're moving into our single leg stretch. All right, so we're gonna lift the upper body up into our ab curl, pull that right leg in, left leg reaches long, and then we switch and reach. Good, extend. Good, lengthening leg away, finding some nice energy through the whole body, crown of the head to the toes. Let's do 2, 2, 1, and 1. Lower it all the way back down. Take a deep breath in here. We're gonna move into our double leg stretch. So go ahead and bring it all the way back up. Good. We're gonna have both hands on the shins. Take an inhale, arms and legs reach out long. Exhale, circle the arms around, pull it back in. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, lowering it all the way back down. All right, extend the legs fully to the floor now. And we're gonna do our full roll-up. So if the bent knee roll-ups were just enough for you, then go ahead and stay with those. Otherwise, reach and extend the legs. Arms will reach back behind you. Take that nice deep breath in here. On the exhale, chin to chest, we peel the spine off. Reach the upper body forward, pull the belly back. And then we slowly bring it down. Find that control, 1 bone at a time. Inhale, arms come back, lengthen. Exhale. Beautiful. Reach, extend. Feel this nice stretch through the spine. And then we roll it down. Shoulders glide down the back. Good. With control. And arms come back. We have 2 more. Exhale. Good, forward. Belly pulls back and down. Finding that core here for sure. Take an inhale here. Exhale, chin to chest. Wheel it up and over those legs. And we're gonna finish it all the way down on our backs, 1 bone at a time. Let's go ahead and pull the knees back into the chest. We're gonna move into our single straight leg stretch. So go ahead and lift that head, neck, and chest up. Extend the legs towards the ceiling. Right leg pulls in, left leg reaches away. And then we switch and switch. So upper body and torso staying nice and steady. Good, reach it away and switch. Shoulders are down. Good, 2 more sets. 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Good, go ahead and bend those knees in. Pull them into the chest. Take your deep breath here. Exhale, setting up for double straight leg stretch. Here we go. Inhale, let those legs reach away. Exhale, we lift. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, up. Keep that low back pulling down towards the floor. Good, inhale, extend. Exhale, up. 2 more. Last one, reach and lift. Good. Bend those knees in. For this time, we're gonna turn it to the side. So go ahead and place your feet on the mat. Turn and face the side. And we're gonna move into our side lying banana. So we're gonna take our whole body, our whole side of our body down to the mat, extending arms and legs. So So we're gonna take that top hand, press it into the mat for stability. Pull that low belly back towards your spine, okay? Find that core here. Now, really reach out through those toes. We're gonna take an inhale, start to lift upper and lower body up as you slide that bottom arm towards you, and then lower it all the way down. And then go ahead and bring it back up, lift. And exhale, lower. Good, inhale. Lengthening through the crown of the head, reaching those toes long. Good, and lower. Just 2 more here on this side, lift. Beautiful job, lower, finding those obliques. You should feel that top waistline. Good, inhale, lifting and lengthening. Good, and lower all the way down. All right, we're moving right to the other side, so go ahead and either flip on over or swing those legs around. And you can always, if these bananas are too difficult for you as is, you can always just lift the upper body or the lower body or alternate, and you're gonna get those obliques really well, just like that too with that modification. All right, now let's do the same thing here. When you're ready, inhale, lift, lengthen, and lower. Good, and reach. Good, and lower. Belly button towards the spine. That's it. And lower. 2 more. Firing up those obliques. We're going to use them again here in just a second. Last one. Lift and lengthen and lower all the way down. All right, you're going to come back onto your back. Just go ahead and flip it on over. Lay yourself down. And we have our crisscross bicycles here. So we're gonna move a little faster with these than we normally do. Obviously, if they're too fast for you, you modify. Legs in tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows wide. And we're gonna lift up. We're gonna move through our bicycle, moving only as fast as you can without shifting and shaking the pelvis. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, pulling the knees into the chest. All right, we're gonna move into our teaser. You can always keep your feet down for this if having the legs lifted is too challenging. Otherwise, bring those legs to tabletop. Arms are gonna reach back behind you. Feel the back of your ribs pressing down. Take the inhale here. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll it up and keep the knees bent or extend the legs. Reach it long and then bring it down, bone by bone. Bend the knees in, inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, we do it again, chin to chest. Lift, good, lengthen, collarbone wide. Good, and lower. Good, inhale, arms back. We have 1 more just like that. Exhale. Good, reach. Good, try to keep those legs lifted. And then we lower. Nice and slow. This time pull the knees into the chest. And you're gonna do some circles, massaging the lower back and the sacrum. And then go ahead and reverse the direction. Other way. All right. I want you to roll yourself up to a seated position. Flip yourself back over onto hands and knees. And we're just gonna get a little bit of a stretch here in the front of our core. Next, we're gonna be starting the arms, but you're gonna see that the arms and the abs are gonna kind of combine here a little bit as we start out with some planking and some other work that are gonna start firing up those arms for our next section as well. But for now, I want you to just find an upward dog type position where you're down with your hips, but you're nice and strong in your shoulders and your upper body, and you're just letting your belly go. You're letting your abdominals stretch out just a little bit. If this doesn't feel good, find whatever position feels good for you. Take 1 more breath. Good, now bring it back into just a quick child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Take a couple breaths here. Good. All right, sit onto those heels as you come all the way up. All right, we're gonna come back into an all fours position. We're gonna start with a sternum push-up. So just to start to wake up the upper body just a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and come forward, shoulders over wrists, knees right underneath those hips. Now your arms are gonna stay straight this whole time. Your back's gonna stay nice and flat and long. And I want you to drop your chest in between your arms, slide the shoulders together, and then press it away so you find a little bit of rounding in your upper back. So shoulders slide together, and then press it away. Good, slide it together, and away. Good, 2 more here. Last one. All right, now go ahead and hold the nice long spine. Your core is engaged. We're gonna start to reach opposite arm, opposite leg. So go ahead and bring right arm forward, left leg back, reach, extend. Good, place it down, switch to the other side. So we're trying to do this while keeping your torso nice and stable. So try not to rock it side to side. Inhale, lengthen. Good, exhale. So now this time your shoulders are nice and stable on your back. So finding that shoulder stability with that standing arm as you reach the opposite arm forward. Good, 1 more each side. Last one, lengthen. Good, and back to center. All right, we're gonna move into a plank position. You can be on your knees or on your toes. I'm gonna stay on my knees for this. So we're gonna stay on the knees, nice long spine. All right, we're gonna move from a front to a side plank, back to front plank, and then to the other side. So I really want you to think of pulling your core in, engaging your glutes. Spine is nice and long. When you're ready, we're gonna start to shift to our left hand and onto the left knee or left foot. And then we come into a side plank on this side. Feeling that left arm. Good, and then we come back to that center position, center plank, and then we switch to the other side. Good, reach, extend, hips are pressing forward. Good, and then bring it down. Good, and then back to that side plank. Good, reach. Good, back to that front plank. Good, make sure you're in that plank position and the hips aren't lifting up. All right, we want to keep that nice straight line from shoulders to knees. Good, lift, extend. Good, back forward. Good, we have 1 more each side. Make sure you come to that full, strong plank position before you go to that side plank. Last one. Good, bring it back forward. This time I want you to hold your plank position. If you want to come onto your toes for this one, do that. Shoulders down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring the knees down. Go ahead and sit onto your heels for a moment. Just do some wrist circles. In a moment, we're gonna come into some push-ups, doing our Pilates push-ups. Get more of those triceps. So we'll be on those hands for a little bit longer. So go ahead and come back forward. I'm gonna stay on my knees for these Pilates push-ups. Just make sure you find that plank position again. Shoulders down and back. Elbows will graze your sides as you bend and press. Good, bend and extend. Good, and press, that's it. Don't let your shoulders sink down. Keep your head in line with your spine. We only have 3 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful job. All right, come up onto your knees and stay here. I'm gonna sit down onto my heels. Then you can go ahead and face forward. So we're gonna do some seated arm work here. So we're gonna take the arms out to the sides. And we're just gonna start circling the arms forward, nice and small, okay? So small circles, trying to keep them right at shoulder height. Then you're gonna start to make the circles a little bit bigger. Some more medium circles here. You should really feel those shoulders working. All right, and then start to make them even bigger. So big as circles you can. That's it. Good, a couple more in this direction. All right, place them down for a moment. Give me a nice roll up and back with those shoulders. We're gonna reverse those circles. Go ahead and bring the arms back out. This time now we bring the arms in reverse. Good, small circles first. Good, tall spine here. Start to make those medium circles now. That's it. Good. And then larger circles. Woo, feeling those shoulders. Doesn't take much. You don't need those big weights. All right, let's do a couple more. And then go ahead and bring the arms all the way down. All right, we're gonna find a position with the arms, a goalpost position. So I want you to go ahead and take the arms up with a 90-degree at your elbows, and elbows staying at shoulder height. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do 2 different exercises and combine them. So I want you to keep your 90-degree angle the whole time, but you're gonna close the arms forward, open the arms back out, rotate the arms down, and then back up. And then we do it again. So we close, open, good, down, and lift. Good, close, open, down, and up. That's it. Again, keeping those elbows lifted, shoulder height, finding that mobility, that rotation here. Good, down and lift. 3 more sets. 3, 2, last set. Good, down and up. Bring the arms down by your sides. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the side for this one. For this one here, we are going to lean forward a little bit, okay? So I want a nice long spine though. So sitting bones are still wide. Your spine is nice and long, so no arching or rounding in your back. Bring your elbows up and back by your side. So they're gonna be even higher than your ribs. And you're gonna have a nice fist as you start to bend and extend those arms. So some tricep extensions straight back behind you. And you're imagining that you're moving through mud, molasses, honey, whatever you want to imagine that you're moving through nice and thick. So you're feeling that resistance. Good. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms back, hold them long. We're going to do little pulses up. Lift. That's it. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the arms down by your sides and sit all the way up. All right, next we have some tricep dips, which are then going to take us into our reverse table. So we're going to swing the legs forward. And this time we want to have the hands facing the body. So go ahead and turn the fingers to face you. This could be hard in the shoulders, so just do the best that you can. Really roll the shoulders down and back. Feet are on the floor, knees are going to be bent. And you're going to lift your hips ever so slightly. Arms will be straight at the beginning, okay? So you want to keep your hips lifted. And now bend your elbows so your hips dip down. And then go ahead and press it away. So you don't need a ton of space, enough so you can get that nice elbow bend and extend. And I want you to fully place your hips down onto the mat, just enough to just tap and lift. Good, tap and lift. Good, give me 5 more. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let your hips come all the way down. If that was a little tight in your shoulders, I want you to turn your hands out to the sides for this next one. Otherwise, keep your fingers and your arms right where they were. And this time, widen your feet just a little bit more for our reverse table. So we're gonna start to roll those shoulders back and down. Use those glutes to start to lift the upper body up. So you'll feel upper body and the glutes here. You should feel a lot of work in the arms and the shoulders. And then go ahead and lower all the way back down. Let's do that again. Rolling shoulders down and back. Good. Squeeze the glutes to help you come up, but then that stability is coming from the shoulders here, the arms as you stay lifted. Beautiful, and lower. We have 2 more just like that. All right, go ahead and press it up. Lift, lift. Beautiful, holding. Your head can be back if that feels okay. You can keep it lifted. Good, and lower. And we have 1 more just like that. All right, press down to lift up. Good, 1 deep breath here. And then exhale to lower all the way back down. All right, beautiful work. Go ahead and turn to face the side. We're gonna move into 3 plank holds here. We did more of a moving plank on the first time. This time we're gonna have a forearm plank hold, starting on the side, okay? So I'm gonna find my legs extended on this one, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure that shoulder is right over that elbow. Press yourself up away from the floor, and then you can go ahead and lift those hips. You can be on your knees, you can be 1 foot in front of the other, you could be legs stacked. Leg stacked is gonna be your hardest option. All right, pull that core in, feel those bottom obliques, as well as this shoulder here, this arm here, holding you nice and steady and strong. All right, we have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down. We're gonna turn right forward into a regular forearm plank on your toes or your knees. When you're ready, shoulders right over those elbows, lift yourself up. Hold it here. Nice and strong. Long line, crown of the head towards heels. Beautiful job. Lots of shoulder, arm stability here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower the knees down and then the hips. And then you're gonna find the other side for that side forearm plank hold. When you're ready, go ahead and lift it up. Again, your choice, knees or long legs here. Nice deep breaths. Neck is nice and long. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips all the way down. All right, we're gonna flip it all the way over into a seated position. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna imagine that molasses, that mud, that honey here again for this exercise. So we're gonna stay in this L shape. So already this is taking some core work here, right? Bend your knees if you need to keep that nice tall spine. Send the arms forward and go ahead and bring them into fists. Arms are facing, or palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Elbows at shoulder height. We're gonna find a bicep curl first. Again, moving through that mud, that molasses, that honey, just nice and slow. You got it. Actually, have your palms facing each other instead of up towards the ceiling, okay? Good, because we're gonna move from a bicep curl into a shoulder press, and we're gonna alternate between the 2. So give me 2 more of these. 2. Last one. Now we're gonna bend the elbows. We're gonna extend the arms up to the ceiling, straight arms. Bend it back down, extend the arms again. Good, we bend, reach it up. Good, bend, and they come forward. So we're doing a bicep curl, shoulder press, elbows bend, bicep curl. There we go. You got it. Good, bend and extend. All right, we have 3 more sets. 3. Again, moving through that resistance. 2. Last one. Extend, bend, and reach. Beautiful job. All right, we're gonna roll it down onto our backs. So go ahead and slowly start to bring it down, bone by bone. Whew. All right, we are moving into our glute section here. So we're gonna start with some flat back bridging. We are gonna add this with a little bit more upper body as we start to transition. So again, there's this idea of mud and honey, okay? First I want you to do is walk your feet in close to your body. I want those legs in parallel. Now, I want the arms in a chest press type position. So the elbows are touching the floor and the fists are up towards the ceiling, okay? Now, we're gonna do a flat back bridge. As we do that bridge, we're gonna press those arms up towards the ceiling right over the chest, and then we lower it back down with the hips as we bring it down. And then we press it up and lower down. This is really nice if you add some weights too. We won't be doing that in class today, but this is really nice if you have some light weights and you add that here with your glute bridge. Adds a little upper body resistance to this lower body movement. Good, and lower. Let's do 5 more. 5. So flat back means you're hinging at the hips to come up. Good, 3. Last 2. Last 1, bring it all the way down. All right, go ahead and take your arms to the floor. Continue to press them into the mat. And we're gonna lift those hips up flat back, and we're gonna bring them halfway down and press it right back up. So we're gonna move a little bit faster now with these, not necessarily pulses, but just some quicker pulse lifts or bridge lifts. Good, lower, lift. Let's do 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Good, lift up, hold. Keep your right leg on the floor, right foot on the floor. Bring that left leg to tabletop. Same thing here, hips lower, you press it up. Good, lower and lift. So we're really getting a lot of work in that right glute here. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. 2 more, 2. Last 1. Go ahead and place that left foot down. Right leg comes to tabletop. And we lower and lift. That's it. Drive with your glute and not your ribs. Lower and lift. 3 more. 3, 2. Last 1. Place that right foot down. Lower the spine all the way to the floor. All right, go ahead and take your feet together now, or with the sides of the feet touching, and knees are gonna be wide. All right, so we're gonna do a wide-legged bridge. So we're gonna, with a flat back, press those hips up, keeping the knees wide. Lower the hips just a tap, and then press and lift. Lower, good, lift and lower. That's it, squeeze. Good, and lift. Good, let's do 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, last 1, lift and hold. Now we will do little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze those glutes, 2, 1, and then lower it all the way back down. All right, bring those knees together, and we're gonna roll onto our side. Let's go ahead and bring it on over. We're gonna do some of our side lying leg work. So we're gonna start first with some clamming with a bridge lift, okay? So not your traditional side lying. We will be doing some of that next. Top hand on the hip, knees are bent, shoulders right over that elbow. Stay nice and strong in that bottom arm. Now we're gonna lift up the hips, press the hips forward. As we do that, we're gonna open this top leg into a clam. All right, so we lift, press, lower just to tap. Good, lift and press. And lower, that's it. Good, lift and lower, beautiful. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Let's do 4 more. So we're getting lower glute is working here as you're working that upper glute and that clam. Good, last 1. 1, and lower, very nice. All right, now this time you can prop yourself on your forearm or go ahead and lay yourself fully down onto that arm. Extending your legs out. We're gonna do our lift and lower with this top leg. Keep those hips stacked. We lift and lower. That's it. Good. So if you're really sending energy out of this leg and have this hip properly stacked, you're gonna feel that top glute. Good, lift. Good, 3 more, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it here at hip height. We're gonna do circles. These aren't huge circles. All right, we're staying right here. Make sure you're getting that forward, down, back, and up, that full motion, not a half circle. 3, 2, and 1, and then reverse it. Good. Flex through that bottom ankle for more stability, or even bend that bottom knee. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, keeping it at hip height, we're gonna do front and back kicks. Flex through that ankle. We kick, kick, point the toe, pull back, squeeze that glute behind you. Good. Kick, kick, and squeeze and pull. Good. Kick, kick, and bring it back. Make sure that leg is staying at hip height and not dropping too close to the floor, because then that means you're not actually working that glute enough. All right, 2 more. Last one. Okay, now hold the leg here for a moment. Bend the bottom knee for stability. I want you to bring that leg back forward. Flex through that ankle, reach through your heel. Keep reaching it forward as you lift and lower that leg. Woo, feeling that glute for sure. This one is a burner. All right, let's do 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it back, bend the knees. Go ahead and come on up. And we are gonna switch it over to the other side. All right. Oh, we gotta do that side bridge lift first. So prop yourself on your forearm. I forgot about that. Different one we did at the beginning. All right, feet are together. Shoulder right over that elbow. When you're ready, you're gonna lift hips up, press the hips forward as you open that top leg. Lower it down. Good. Lift and lower. Nice work. Lift and lower. Good. 5 more. 5. Beautiful. 4. Last 3. And we're working that arm here too, right? 2. Last one. And lower. Now you can set yourself down onto your mat for those side leg lift and lowers. Core is in, hips are stacked. When you're ready, start to lift and lower that top leg. Good. Lift. Toes and knee forward. You got this. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and reach that leg out at hip height. And we're gonna do those circles now. Again, these aren't huge circles. And I want you to find stability in your torso, in your lower leg. Good. 2 more. And 1. Go ahead and reverse it. It's a lot harder for me on this side. It's not flowing quite as smooth. It happens. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now keeping the leg at hip height, front and back kicks. Let's go ahead and kick it forward. Good. Point the toe, pull back and squeeze. Good. Forward, pull back and squeeze. That's it. Good. Forward and back. You got it. 3 more. 3. Make sure you get that glute squeeze in the back. Good. Last one. Good. Bring it back. Hold it there. Bend the bottom knee. Now flex the ankle. Kick it forward. Good. Really keep reaching through that heel as we lift and lower that leg. Should be reaching straight out in front of you. Good. I know it hurts. You got this. You only have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and send that leg all the way back. All right, let's bring it up to hands and knees once more. Still focusing on the glutes here. So we're gonna stabilize everywhere else. So go ahead and come on to hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, knees right underneath those hips. Now I'm going to start with my left leg first. You can start with either side. I want you to go ahead and find some stability in a long spine and a strong core here first. And you're going to float that left knee off the mat without shifting the hips side to side. So keep everything nice and level. And we're going to start to lift and lower that with that bent knee, that leg up and down. So when you lift, it's almost like you're trying to put a hole into the ceiling with your toe, with your big toe. So you're not arching your spine, you're not rounding your spine, you're keeping everything super still so that we're focusing on that glute and that hamstring doing that work here, lifting that leg up. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, that's it. Last 2. And 1. All right, bring that leg down. Now we're going to keep the knee bent, but we're going to bring the leg up and out to the side and then lower. So lift and lower. That's it. And you're getting a lot of good glute work on your standing leg too, just by stabilizing. She should be feeling that as well. Good. Lift and lower. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring the knee down for a moment. So we're going to change it up a little bit. Keep your left hand flat on the floor. Come down onto your right forearm. So you are a little bit kind of lopsided here. That's okay. Now go ahead and extend this back leg, that same left leg, but turn it out a little bit so it's rotated out in the hip socket and you're out at a diagonal slightly. And you're going to tap the toes down and then lift it up. So a straight leg, and you're going to lift and lower. Good. Tap and lift. So knee and toes slightly turned out. Good. You can even come down fully onto the forearms if that feels better in your upper body. That actually feels better for me right now. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift that up. Hold it. Little pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way down. Bend that knee under. Prop yourself back onto your hands. We're going to do the same thing other side. So nice long spine, strong core and center. Right knee lifts off the mat. Knee stays bent. And we lift and lower on that side. Good. Lift. Getting those glutes. I do love these exercises on hands and knees for the glutes. Can really feel that work, but especially if you've got that correct alignment in the body. Good. 2 more. 2. And 1. Go ahead and lower that knee down next to the other, and then it's going to lift out to the side. Good. Try not to lean into that left leg too much. Try to stay centered on both sides, both hands. Lift. Good. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. Last 2. And last 1. All right, bring that knee down for a moment. You can shift onto both forearms, which I'm going to do again for this one, or with your right hand on the mat and left forearm down. All right, so out at a diagonal with that long right leg, toes and knee turned out. We're going to lift and lower. Good. Good. Lift. Oh, you got this. On that left leg too. I know I am. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower that leg all the way down. All right, for this last one we're going to do, we're going to lower ourselves fully to the floor onto our bellies. And we're going to bring our hands underneath our head to make a little pillow. And so we're looking down at the floor. We're not cranking our neck forward. And we're going to open those legs a little wider than hip distance apart with a slight turnout. So they don't have to be fully facing down. They're not totally facing out, but they're kind of at a diagonal position out of the hip socket. Shoulders slide down, belly's pulling in and up. Okay, find that stability in the upper body. Now use your glutes to lift your legs off the mat. Good, lengthening. So even your quads are lifting as well. And then you lower the legs down just to touch, and then you lift them right back up. Good, so we lower and lift. Very nice. And the reason why we keep our core nice and strong is so that we're not using our back too much to lift and lower. We want to feel those glutes here. That's what's doing that work. Good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and lower. All right, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Just to press yourself back into a child's pose. Knees wide if that's comfortable, or you can keep your knees together. And just let your upper body release down. Maybe you wiggle the hips a little bit here, side to side. That feels good. So I'm going to do that. Take one more breath right here. And then start to sit onto the heels as you stack your spine all the way up. All right, we are moving into stretches. So that was officially the end of the glutes section. So we're gonna lower yourself all the way down and stretch out those glutes here first. So we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So go ahead and cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex through the left ankle, make that knee really press away from you, and then pull that right leg in towards your chest. Trying to open that knee up. It's gonna really stretch that left hip and glute. So hopefully you guys enjoyed core, specifically abs, arms and upper body, and then your glutes. Not too different from the exercises that we do in a just kind of regular flow class, but definitely grouped it into focus areas and sections, just so we could really, burn out that area itself and focus and really strengthen and tone. All right, go ahead and take that right foot to the floor. Keep your ankle crossed. Well, actually, cross your left knee now over your right knee. And then take the legs across to the opposite side so that you're getting this nice lower body twist. You can even look over your left shoulder and just let your head release. Feel that nice yummy stretch in your lower back all the way down through that glute. Good, one more breath here, and then we'll do the other side. Go ahead and bring it back to center, left foot to the mat, right ankle crossed over that knee. All right, go ahead and bring it in. Shoulders are relaxed. Feet are flexed. Good, one more breath here. Good, take that left foot to the floor, cross your right ankle over left knee. Take the legs across and look over that right shoulder. Try to just relax those shoulders along the floor. Good, another deep breath here. Beautiful job. All right, go ahead and bring it back to center. We're gonna go ahead and bend the knees into the chest. Actually, let's go ahead and extend the legs first and extend the arms. Let's find a nice full body stretch, arching your back, lifting. Good. Nice full front body stretch here, stretching out those abdominals. And then lower down or lower your back down. And now you can bring your knees into your chest and rock yourself up to a seated position. Let's go ahead and get a little butterfly stretch now before we get some seated arm stretches, and we'll close it out there. All right, so sit up nice and tall, feet are together and knees are wide. And just maybe flap the knees here a little bit. Just loosening up those hips. And then slowly bring them to a stopping point, and then find that tall spine, and then start to lean forward in that upper body. Maybe you keep the back flat. That might give you a little bit more stretch in your inner thighs. Or maybe if you want a little stretch in your back, in the back of your neck, you drop your chin, you drop your arms, and you round that spine. That's what I'm going to take it to today. Good, one more breath here. And then go ahead and stack your spine up. Find a comfortable seat now. And I want you to take your left arm. We're going to reach it out to the side and then bring it across the body and grab onto it with that other arm. Try to keep pulling that shoulder blade down the back even as you pull that arm across. Nice stretch for the back of that shoulder. Good. Just start to think of releasing any tension that you might feel, relaxing. This is your time to just start to slow down and release it all. Now take that same long arm, your left arm, you're going to bend that elbow, bring it up above your head, and then you're going to pull down with the other side for a nice tricep stretch. Good, one more breath here, and then we'll do that all on the other side. Good, go ahead and release it down, shake out the arms. We'll go ahead and do the same thing on the right. Bring that arm across. Still sitting up tall, shoulders down. You guys did an awesome job today. I know those are 3 areas that I'm always working on. My upper body is probably the weakest part of my body. So always something to focus on, right? And it's always usually the things that are the most difficult that we tend to avoid, but those are usually the areas that we need to work on the most. So even though it's hard, even though you have to kind of trudge through it, just remember it's making you stronger. And every time you do it, you get stronger and it will start to get a little bit easier, but that's when you need to change it up a little bit and challenge yourself even more. Maybe you take a different modification so that you are challenging your body, your muscles, your mind, everything, right? So just trying to make do with what we can. All right, so let's start to do some shoulder rolls here, forward, up, and back. And then go ahead and draw those shoulders down the back. And take one more deep breath here. Deep breath in through the nose, sending that breath all the way through the crown of the head. And then exhale. Just let it go. All right, thank you guys so much. Take an additional stretch if you need it. Always good to loosen up those muscles after the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you back here next time. Take care.